Hey everybody, Bugsy time here. Well, seems like Demoman and his forces have killed some of the Brotherhood of Freedom. Although I wasn't really a part of the Brotherhood of Freedom because I didn't know they existed, and I thought I didn't know they existed at the time when I started my little mess with Demoman plan. It does sadden me that they actually it does sadden me that they're gone. All because Dillman's a goddamn fucking madman. Yeah, you hear me, Tavish? You're a fucking madman. All this because you want to stop Seto losing everybody and everything just because you can. This is why if they don't take you down, I will. And trust me, I'll make sure every timeline knows, every version of you from every timeline, from every instance knows not to do this. Or I'll come and take them out too. Because I ain't gonna have a bunch of repeats, my friend. So, well, I wouldn't even call you a friend. That's a funny word when you use it. When you use the gentleman, friend. I don't even know you really even know what that word means. It's even worse. How people say hoes before bros. No. You choose rage before you choose your own rage before actually helping out your friends. Oh, it's their fault. No. Man, let me just be real. You are the only person that can actually stop this cycle of you constantly getting beat by Seto like a red-headed stepchild in the back of a Kmart. It's because you keep bringing this on. Your stubbornness, your idiocy is what keeps you losing. That's why. And you're going to lose again and again and again. And I'm still going to be around watching you, laughing at every time you lose. Each version of you losing like the last. Because it's so coded in your own DNA to not even just to back away from Seto and just focus on your nation. You don't even want to do that. So the Brotherhood of Freedom, who you think is in leagues with Seto, is just fucking. It's fucking stupid, man. I just want to say that as a king, I literally think you and Spy are gonna lose, and if any timelines repeat, the other versions of you are gonna lose. Then that version is gonna lose. Then this version is gonna lose. Then the others, because you don't want to learn from your mistakes. I don't even know why you use Tokimi to even look at the timeline if you weren't gonna take anything actually important away from it. You'll never learn, Tavish. You'll always lose. With people like me who don't have to flex their military might. Because I'm a one-man army. Hell, the military for the higher havens is just a formality. But those troops ain't ready to fight just yet. They ain't close to my level. They're getting there, but they ain't close. But the thing about you is, if I keep doing what I've been doing to the Republic of Yuktobania, stopping your supply chains and various other things, just overall inconveniencing you. Yeah. Just overall inconveniencing you. I will tell you this. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, Tavish. I'm not technically working alone. Hell, my arch nemesis and I, which is Seamus. What, you thought I'd be working with Doc Scratch? Hell no. But yeah, I'm working with Seamus, and well, you can try to send all your forces at me. Just know that when you send them, tell them that they're not just fighting a king. They're fighting an absolute nightmare. Because honestly, Tavish, you think that you're big and bad? You think that Zeta's the only thing you need to worry about? Do you not know what month it is right now in my universe? Basically, when October rolls around, I become Nightmare, or Nightmare Bugsy Prime if you really want to be technical. Listen, we can end this in 3 ways. You give up, you stop this madness. 2, you execute Spy, or 3, I get in my Kobu, which is not like a mobile suit, and I really show you how. I can use my souped up version of my Kobu and show you how a leader really shows you how it's done. And anybody that is still on your side, to them, I say stop supporting them, man. Because honestly, y'all are just gonna get freaking screwed over in the end. Demoman does not care about your loyalty. He showed his former friends what loyalty really means. And I am telling you all, if you value, and if any of you try to stop me, let's just say your nations are gonna have a huge crater. A huge crater. Like, you see those craters on the moon? Think about that, but way bigger. Because honestly, I'm at my most powerful during October. And I would suggest that you stop supporting the Republic of Yuktobania. Because if you don't, this idiot's gonna doom us all just because of his vendetta. And you hear me, Demoman? You hear me, Demoman? You freaking, you low rent Scottish Cyclops? You hear me? Oh, but just in case you didn't hear me exactly, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. was the sound of various facilities and various places in the Republic of Yuktobania blowing up. You still don't want to take me seriously yet? Because honestly, Tavish, you should. Because the moment you killed one of those Brotherhood of Freedom dudes, that's when I decided to play my hand. Because let me just tell you this. Because you spilled innocent blood today. Well, maybe not today. Since you spilled innocent blood, let me just be real with you. Let me be real. You just woke up something you don't wanna mess with. And now that I got my full October power finally, flowing, well, it's not gonna really look that favorable to you. So, oh yeah. Before I go, there's another one about to explode in 1, 2, 3. See, what you don't know is those are my gravity bombs. Stuff I made in my own laboratory. Trust me, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one, Demoman, who makes weapons. But I do it by myself. I don't need a full team. A full team you don't really need when you're God tier, and you control time. So you can work on things for a day, and it could be like a minute for other people. An hour could be like a year, could be like an hour for me. So, and let me just tell you something. You have no weapons that can actually destroy a Chaos Lord. Any magic you try to use isn't even close. And I would never really divulge a Chaos Lord weakness. You're reading any books on us? You're reading all the other books about other Chaos Lords that are just bargain-based necromancers. So, as I said, you think Zeta was the least of your problems? You think Zeta was the worst of your problems? Me and you, Demoman, whenever you're ready to acknowledge what I'm doing here, we'll go. But if you still wanna go about this, I can. And trust me, I made sure unlike you, I made sure any civilians were nowhere near the places I blew up. Because unlike you, I care about life. Vendettas are not what drive me. I'll tell you what does. Life itself. And the preservation of humans, Jorians, gray aliens, the Gaddafi's, hell, even the Slovene, a bunch of other aliens I ain't even gonna talk about, because all life to me is precious. So, and oh yeah, Spy, I will never let you touch Jirai. Not because I'm doing this to save Zeta. I'm doing this to save all the Jorians that are going to get caught in the crossfire. And I don't care if you think the Jorians are lower just because Zeta blew up your goddamn house. I don't care. Because the moment I get my hands on you, Frenchie, will be the day you rue ever even thinking about touching Jirai. And I mean that. I mean that so heavily. I have never been more serious in my life. Nothing you will do or use against me will stop me. So, Spy, after I deal with Demoman, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Because I'm the god of time, and basically time's running out for you. Just thought I might say that. Well, now I seem to have made my point. So I'm gonna leave. But remember, Republic of Yuktobania. People of in the Republic of Yuktobania, you have an easy out. I can take you to another Earth, another planet, whatever you want, as long as you stay away from this. Because it's about to get more ugly than my brother Ansakamaru's divorce from Kokua. And I'm telling you right now, if you value your lives and really forget about this whole nation pride shit, if you value your lives, you'll take up my offer. Because it's the only option you got. The Federation ain't gonna help you guys. Any of these other factions ain't gonna help you guys. The other half of Yuktobania will. But I'm telling you, I want y'all to vacate. Because if you don't, and even if you don't, I'm gonna try and get you to other planets regardless. Because I'm not gonna have unwanted deaths on my conscience. I want you all to know that, and I want you all to truly understand. Demoman has signed his own death warrant. And oh yeah, Demoman, since I also have my grandfather who is in control of the afterlife, you know what's gonna happen to you? I'm sticking you in purgatory. Yes, purgatory. You and Spy. You thought I was gonna what? You thought I was just gonna stick you in hell? Nah, that'd be too easy. I want to stick you in a place where you can actually suffer. You know. And if any other versions of you from any other timeline want to say get it, they're going there too. Y'all, it'll be good. You guys can spend eternity with yourselves. Some good stuff indeed. But Tavish, my dear boy, and Spy, if I ever knew your actual name, I would probably say it. But I do not. I shall see you later. And if I'm not an enemy of Yuktobania, of the Republic of Yuktobania after this, oh well. And even if I'm not the one to take you both out, well, I'm fine with that. As long as someone does. Because everybody has to take out the wild dogs some of the time. Or, actually, I wouldn't even call you wild dogs. You're more like coyotes. But this has been King Argos Augustus John Curro. Ta-ta, gentlemen. You'll see me again, but it'll probably be the last thing you see.